Hello, this is CB Ultra 768, and as you can see, I am doing a post commentary. The reason for this is when I tried to upload part 7 and 8 to my computer, they didn't download all the way, and I accidentally deleted them. So for this part and part 8 that's going to be coming up, I have to do post commentary. But don't worry, I'll be back in part 9. And just to let you know, I can't hear any of this because I turned down the volume so I can mic this. So I'm just gonna sit here, watch this, and then describe how I felt about the level, I guess. And as we can see, Bentley's going over the plan of how we have to stop Grizz's egg production. What a jerk. Alright.
Of course, you'll need to use your pugilistic skills on any guards that might get in your way.
I need to get the control panel. That's Murray's job. Yep.
Completely disabled, and we can do a little bear hunting. Sly, it'll be your job to take down Grizz when we find him. Well, that's the plan. You should all be clear on what needs to be done. So let's get out there and put this bear on ice.
Alright, let's move. And you will see sections here where I fast forward the video just so I don't waste your time. Like loading screens, I fast forward through because I'd rather not have you all wait there and have me just talk over post commentary while loading screens going on. That seems like a waste of time. So yeah. And there was a bit of a mistake when I restarted playing this level because I've already beaten this level and I've already moved on to the next level, but I did a little accident with Bentley. As you can see, he is wearing his ultimate costume. I've been going around watching some videos to help me find the Sly secrets and the treasures. Sorry if that was annoying to some. So yeah, for this level, Bentley's going to be wearing his ultimate suit, which of course I got Sly's first, and I was going to show his suit off in the next level, but I kind of accidentally forgot to take it off. So I show it off here. Excuse me. And then I show off Sly's suit when we leave this timeline. Even October the 21st was great, especially for Back to the Future fans. Because I went to my local movie theater and I actually saw the first and second movie. And I would have saw the third one, but it was like late and I got tired, so I went home. But it's great seeing the second movie. October 21st, 2015. It's pretty unbelievable. It's... oh my god. Just thinking about it, it's great. I love there was like a thing, I guess, saying like, our timeline has been changed, Marty. Basically, like the plot of the second movie when Biff changed the timeline. That was great. Alright, jumping across here. Whee! It's so weird watching this without sound. Ugh. It's terrible. And I hope you can hear me well. I'm trying to keep the mic kind of at a good distance away from my face because I don't want it to be like right up in your ear. Even though you might like that. It's like I'm whispering into your ear. No, I'm sorry. Jesus, what is wrong with me? Alright, blowing up the baddies. And I didn't see it, but I luckily took out the big guy with one of the dodos when I bombed him. Or actually, no. I forgot. I didn't take him out. I just distracted him and I just went ahead. I'm like, oh, okay, he's gone. I'll just move on. Excellent. Jesus, Bentley's turning into Vincent Price from the 1960s Batman. Alright, sneak up on this guy. And time to die. Okay. Now to hack into the mainframe. First, fast forward. Oh, did I not fast forward this one? Oh no, I guess I didn't. I thought it was like short, so I'm like, whatever. I don't need to edit that. Editing's too hard. Whatever. Alright. So far, the plan is going according to plan. But something wrong will probably happen. Will it? I don't know. Hack complete. Make love to me, Bentley. That's what the computer ladies like. Alright. Jesus, Bentley. Go, Bentley! Hurry! Don't let those hammers hit you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not very good with post-commentary. That's why I like to film and play the game at the same time. It really gets me in the moment of how I feel during the fight. So many good games out this year. Wish I could play them, but I need a PS4. Hopefully someday I'll get one. That's what I want. I want a PS4, not an Xbox One. Same verse, same as the first, and now we should be done with Bentley, and we should be moving on with Bob. And you'll hear me talk here because, you know, I like to voice Bob with the... So I'll be quiet for a second just in case if you can't hear.
That looks like a dangerous slime.
Yes, it is a dangerous slime. But if anyone can do it, you can.
Thanks, Bentley. See you at the top.
Right. See you at the top. Good luck.
Alright. Time to start climbing. I think I had to come back here. Like, the first time I did this, and then I had to come back here, like... This was my second time I did this. Then I think I had, off-screen, I had to come back here, like, third time, because... I think I missed the secret that's here. Then I'm struggling a bit here. I was like, wait, which way do I turn? I'm like, oh, right. Gotta turn it to the right. But I still like that if you replay a level and get a secret, you don't have to play through the whole level again. Like when I first got a secret I didn't know about, I got it, made sure that was all that was in the level, went to quit. I mean, return to hideout actually, and I returned to hideout and it counts, which I love that. I love games that do that. Ow, jeez. Yep, yeah. I think I saw it a bit. It was like, I think I saw it a tiny bit, and it like, and I just passed it without knowing. Cause like, when I'm recording, I'm kind of in a rush, and like I'm focused on the story. I want to see what happens next in the story. I'm not trying to collect secrets. Alright, last turn, and we are done. Come on, Murray, save him! Oh no! Come on, Murray! Doo 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 doo! That's how I imagine the music. Huh.
Murray, you all right?
Hey guys.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'll find you guys after I figure out how to get off this crazy thing.
Right. We've got another problem.
And of course, now we have, of course, there's always a problem in the plan. Since we don't have Murray, it's up to Sly. And I remember I missed a secret here too. It's like you go across and then there's like a platform with boxes to where you're supposed to get the secret. Oh, and turn to a dead rug. There you go. So weird. How does animal skin give you the power to freaking jump like a wild cat? Jesus. That's just ridiculous. But hey, this is a cartoon game. You're allowed to break the laws of physics. You can do anything. Oh, my nose, excuse me. Do, 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 boo, do, do. At least you won't be listening to me a lot. You'll just probably focus on the game. Can't believe, like the first time I did that, I had a freaking hard time with that because I didn't know you had to follow the correct flow of it. I mean, I get it, but still. Oh, and then I had trouble with this guy. I was like, ah, oh, crap. Because I feel the controls are kind of finicky in this game. Because I sometimes hit triangle, but he doesn't do the air toss, and like, then I get caught, and it's like, oh, crap.
I'll take it.
I love Bob. He's just, what are you talking about? Alright, now we gotta go find Murray. And then, now we're about to have our boss battle. With Grizz. Who I have to say is one of the dumbest villains I've ever met. I mean, really? The other two boss fights weren't bad. I liked those.
Murray, we have to help him.
But this is just dumb.
Yeah, it's okay. Bentley's right.
Like, Murray had a really good boss fight when he fought Rajan. But now he faces this bear.
You ain't dreaming. I'm tired of you Cooper chumps.
And we find out,
I ever really wanted to do.
I don't want to say it,
Escape.
that he wanted to be a skater instead of a painter? What?
You know why the Grizz love skating?
Just
Just me.
dumb.
No complications.
He's just one of the dumbest villains. I don't know why, I just don't like him. I mean, all the bling and stuff. I mean, sorry if you hear that. That's the phone in the background.
And you gonna spoil my dream?
It's just, I don't know.
You better check the script, that man.
Just ridiculous. It just,
You know what
I don't know. I mean, you're trying to make the Murray look tough, and you're gonna have him fight a guy a bear skating around. And as you can see, I fast forward here because he just does a certain pattern, and it's pretty much the same. Like as you saw, he does shock waves that, if they touch you, will freeze you. So try to avoid those. And then all you gotta do is punch the ice cubes, and then we go into a QTE where Murray skates with the guy. Sorry if you wanted to see the skating. But they're pretty much doing the same. And then we just beat the crap out of him. And then we repeat, except this time he's got different patterns. He does like one wave, or three waves, or ice cubes, and then the same charge. And then he drops those on you. Those are annoying. And like, yeah. And that's pretty much it. That's all you do. Pretty boring. I mean, the thing I like about the first boss fight was you had to implement your suit of armor into combat. You had to know when he was going to do a fire attack and put your armor on to deflect it. And then you had to know when he was going to do an electrical attack and jump over that. And then, like, the same with Toothpick. You had to use your jail costume to adapt to his attacks too. You had to get on the ball. Let's see, yeah, get on the ball, roll around when there are lasers, and then you had to like punch the switches to activate the whistles, and then beat the crap out of them. Which is weird, because this battle and Toothpick battle has the same thing. You do something that like knocks your opponent off guard, and then you just wail on them, for 3 turns, and then that's it. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I freaked out a bit. The screen went black. I gotta rub my computer to make sure it doesn't go black screen on me so I can see. It's a boring fight. The reason I'm not fast forwarding is I thought you'd like to see the whole thing again, but like not fast forward to where you can see the skating parts if you want. I don't know. I'm feeling generous. I guess you guys can see this bear and fat hippo do their ice dance, I guess. Meh. Whatever. I don't care. Run, Murray! I always hate the icicles. They make me nervous. Because I was like thinking, I don't want to start this over. I don't want to have to keep running from him and then punch him again and again and again. Because this is annoying. Stupid icicles falling from the sky. Alright, here we go. We do our last skate run. Circle, circle, X. Circle, circle, X. Boring. What happened, Murray? You had a better boss fight with Razan. Like, I've never played a lot of fighting games except like Injustice, which I also did playthrough on. But like that fight with Rajan was great. It kept you on your toes. Unlike this one, it keeps you on your toes, but it's just dumb. What an idiot. The Grizz guy is, seriously.
Yes, you are a true warrior, Murray.
Murray, the true warrior.
Murray, we all make mistakes. It happens. But it doesn't matter because we're a team and we all have each other's backs.
Remember, kids, the lesson in this episode is teamwork. Can you say it with me? Teamwork.
Hey, I'm starved. Anybody bring anything to eat? French fries? Pizza?
Please don't mention food. I'm getting hungry. I gotta eat still. Need to eat. Need to eat.
Carmelita
And now we start a cutscene as Sly
she hadn't forgiven me yet, and I really couldn't blame her. The last thing she wanted to do was join up with a bunch of thieves, something that went against everything
nice
she stood for.
Cocoa.
I could tell it was a tough decision.
I don't know how we got the
but
chocolate,
in the
but
end,
okay.
She knew it was probably her only shot at busting the paradox.
Button up that shirt. I wasn't gonna say anything, but
Dimitri was happy to
shirt.
finally hear from us, as he'd been worried his bros were warping their faces off. Whatever
nice
that
little
meant.
Scooby-Doo thing
He
him and
pointed us
Bentley
to
are
our
doing.
next destination, medieval England, and as it turned out,
I'm
Grizz's crown
surprised
was the
Dimitri
perfect
doesn't do a
object to
lot
get
in
us
this
there.
game. I mean,
So,
he has
although
the
we'd only
Thievius
uncovered this
Raccoonus.
ice
You
age
think the
theme
bad
by
guys would
accident,
get the
luck
idea?
was definitely
Oh, let's
on
steal
our
the Thievius
side.
Raccoonus.
And
But
we left in a confident
I'm
mood,
sure
ready to tackle
that's
whatever fate had in
exactly
store for
what
us.
they're gonna do. They're just gonna steal it. Alright, let's cut to the next
We'd come to
cutscene.
merry old England
As
to
Sly
locate my
explains,
ancestor, Sir
this is our
Goliath
next
Cooper,
level.
a gallant knight who founded the Cooper Order.
Oh, what a cool knight.
Unfortunately, what we found was
Which when I
anything
first
but
played this
regal.
part, I kept calling him Sir
Goliath had been
Cooper.
reduced
I
to
thought that
performing in
was
the
his
local
name, but it's
circus
Sir
as a
Goliath.
jester, complete with ridiculous costume. The villainous stench of the paradox hung over
Why,
the entire area. We didn't know
pick
what was
up
going
my
on yet,
balls
but we
and
knew
juggle
it
them for
wasn't
you.
good. To make matters worse,
But still,
we
when I
still
first
had
saw
no
that, I'm
information
like,
about
what?
Penelope.
Mechanical?
Emily wasn't letting it show,
Mechanical
but I knew deep
robots
down,
and
He was
stuff.
pretty worried. Hopefully, we would find some answers soon. But first,
Yeah,
we had to go
poor
to the circus.
Bentley. Sly Cooper and the gang in of mice and mechs. Alright. And so we continue from the caveman era into episode 4. And now Bentley.
Sure. Anything else you want me to pick up while I'm out? Eggs, milk, maybe some wax for your shell.
Just get going, Sly.
It's kind of hard for me to read the text. And as I show off here, since I did the mission, I already have what our mission is. I already have what we need for this mission, which is we need to go around town, listen to the guards' information, and of course visit the 3 shops to where we can find the materials to create our awesome Robin Hood costume. But still, now that I think about it, why design mechs with personalities? Why do you need them to talk to each other? It doesn't make sense. They're just supposed to be guards. Just have them walk around and like communicate through like wavelengths. Probably can't though, now that I think about it. Maybe they're one satellites. Maybe they. I think you might need a satellite connection. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's dumb. I mean, why do robots need personalities? It's ridiculous, I tell you. Get off my roof. Oh, Sly, pick up the coins. What's wrong with you? Ah, you idiot. Why would you just pass up good coins? Jesus. Alright, moving on.
That's what we want.
Man, this place smells like gas.
But yeah, as I explained, that's all we're doing. Just collecting
I mean, fuel.
3 materials to make a costume. Alright. By this point that I'm recording, I might as well tell you, I am like, I already did like part 9, so I already know what happens way ahead. But I'll still act surprised and stuff, whatever. God. Alright. Continuing on.
Don't serve root beer.
And now carefully. Fine. And we got metal. Even though we probably could have got it anywhere else. Seriously, there's metal everywhere. And the first time I did this, I actually got caught. And, like, I actually circled all the way around because I thought I couldn't just jump down. But it's probably good that I lost that footage then. So then you have to see me, like, go all the way around trying to figure another way out. Which was, like, all ridiculous. Grand Theft Cooper. Jesus. Just smacking every enemy he sees and stealing their coins. I don't know if I said this many times in each part. I love that ability where you hold R1, and he runs like super fast. It's awesome.
You hear about Kramer? No. What happened? Poor guy managed to get his revigulator demagnetized. Oh man, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, I try to stay away from metal.
Just so dumb.
Not me.
And I love how, now that I look at this, I love how they have cranks. What? Are you telling me they don't run on like some electrical source? You have to crank them up? It's like Sly's in a dead end. Like there's a moment, Sly's in a dead end. He's about to get stabbed, and all of a sudden they just lock up in place because they're like, what is it called? Their crank is like all out, and it's like so close. And as you saw, I got in some trouble. Oh God, my health. Well, I'm gonna die. Oh Jesus. Oh. Alright, time for some more hacking. Hack plays. Let's go. I've always loved the hacking sequences in the Sly games. It's amazing that they've continued from the first game to this game.
My hands are being a
The
bar
first
to
game
trigger
got
that
a
switch.
little idea of what they wanted. And then the second game improved on it big time. And they kept that design for like the second and like third game. And then they really improved it here in the fourth game. Where it's like your regular turtle shell, but you also get upgrades. You can either get a tank, as you see here, or let's see, there's tanks. I think it's just 3 vehicles, right? Tanks and a speedy vehicle, which will come later in parts, I think. Yeah. Might as well give my opinion about the game so far. I think it's fun. It's a Sly Cooper game. It's like all the rest. It's fun. If I had to think like story stuff, Bentley probably should have made his time machine a bit better. I mean, why make it to where you need an artifact? They should have did the Doc Brown design from Back to the Future. Just put in a date and bam, you're there. And what'd be fun is, what if they could predict when the bad guys travel back in time? Because then if they predict when the bad guys would travel back in time, they could like let's see, they could like travel an hour or 2 or 3 before the bad guys get there, and like tell their ancestor they're from the future, and then like stand their ground and like beat the crap out of them and make sure like they don't get the canes. As we've all seen, each timeline we keep visiting, from Japan to the Wild West to the Ice Age to those 3 so far. We've seen that the bad guys specifically are stealing their canes, and I have no idea why they're stealing their canes. Maybe it'll change history. Like, thinking about it, like, if each Cooper doesn't have their canes, they can't function properly. Like, they need a cane to help them fight and break into places. I don't know. Alright, we got the wood, which is our second item. Now we gotta go get the third. Awesome. Excuse me, Jesus, I'm sorry. Ugh, my throat's getting sore from talking so much. You'll never take me alive, Copper. Perfect. I love how he does a double like spiral jump. Like, he spiral jump on the rope the first time, but Sly has to do it again. Like, oh, I gotta make sure.
The archery contest last year, when Ryder somehow shot himself in the foot. Okay, that was worth it. I guess I'll go.
It's obvious they have personalities. I mean, why would you program a robot to be like,
Good idea. Maybe you could get some at the shoemakers.
Alright, we're almost done with this mission. Thank God. I've been noticing some of the missions fly by really quick, which I'm surprised. Like, the one with, like, Ryoichi, where we had to collect 2 poisonous plants to put the guards to sleep. It was just that, and I was like, wow, okay, that was fast. I kind of didn't like that they didn't show the guards getting put to sleep. I mean, really,
Bentley,
why?
this doesn't look like
Why
any
would you
of the
not show
evil
that?
cobblers I've seen
I don't
so
know.
far.
It's just weird to
Even
me.
women's shoe stores aren't
And of
this
course,
kind
when
of
I came into
comical.
here, I'm like, oh, giant robots being built. That
I
ain't good.
agree. For now, just find the leather and get out of there.
Sly scratching your back. And I'm just getting impatient. Like, oh, come on, hurry up. I want to swing. Come on. Here we go. Boop. Whee. I want my money back. This ride stinks. Alright. Boop. Alright. Let's go. And of course, for fun,
What
I
is it with
decided.
bad guys and lasers?
Of course, since I see his shiny pocket, I'm like, whoa, I gotta get what he's got. But then I was like, oh, I'm scared. You don't deserve to live. You just have a gear. And then I jumped the gun. I'm like, oh, dang it. And got it. We got leather.
Great job. With those materials, I'm going to be able to make use of very useful items.
And the Bentley. Mission complete! It loves doing that.
Alright.
Alright, now we are starting our next mission, which is to save Sir Goliath from his career being a juggler. And this is where I show off the ultimate Sly costume,
And with your
which
show,
I'll
you'd be a
go,
natural for the guy
which
they
I'll
shoot
talk
out of the
about
cannon every night.
as soon as this is
Look,
done.
you better go check out that tower. It's a good vantage point, and we can assess the situation from there. Okay, Sly, get up that tower, and you can break out the new outfit.
As we can see, he's like red and like black now,
So there was
which
a
I
reason
kind
for
of
that.
find weird.
Of course.
And like when I first saw it, I'm like, this is like a spoof of a Batman costume. I mean, just really, the red and the utility belt. But I don't get to wear it too long because I have to keep switching. And then I'm getting impatient. I'm like, God dang it, come on! I know what to do. Just let me grab my arrows. I know how to change costumes. Let's do it. Just want to shoot an arrow. And I love the fact that if you get a bullseye, it gives you coins. So it like makes it worth it to go for a bullseye. Like, ooh, I get coins if I get a bullseye? Awesome. And the controls on these arrows, love them. I think they even say that in part 9. It's just so smooth and it's just so cool to control an arrow. Alright. He loves to jump on random stuff.
Wow, somehow this place looks smaller from the outside.
Yeah, you would have been great in the circus, sure, Sly. How about after you get your fill of robbing bad guys, how about you join one? Probably.
Cool.
Sly could make a real
How's this
living
sound for a stage
out of
name?
being a circus
The
act.
amazing
I could see it.
Cooperoni.
But then Bentley and Murray would be
Good.
out of a job. Well, actually, no. I think no. No. They just go back to their normal lives then.
On my way.
Sly could be in the circus. Bentley would go back to his lab after he would find Penelope. And Murray, he'd probably go back to the demolition derby. I forgot Murray was in the demolition derby before we asked him to come back. Which, that scene's great, just smashing all the cars. Wanted to be a professional race car driver, but ended up in the demolition derby. That's great. I remember before I even got this game or played it, I remember I think, did I play this at a Walmart, I think? I think I played it at a Walmart. I don't remember, but I remember I watched Darkside Phil play the demo part, which was this, where you're navigating through the circus to try to get to Sir Goliath. This place is pretty cool. Oh, I love this. The trumpets go off when you just jump on them. That's just great. Berza!
Be careful with those swings, Sly. It's a long way down.
Yeah, I noticed. Thanks, pal. Whoa!
What a complete mess. Sorry about that. I was trying to
Sly,
eat.
don't like those cannonballs at all.
Oh!
Thank you, Mr. Obvious.
I tried to do what I did the first time. Like one time, I just ran full sprint, and I was like, okay. And it was pretty awesome. But that fiery cannonball said, nope! And I love I think at the beginning of this, how Sly mentions how big the place is. Which, that's pretty funny. That, like, you see the tent, it's like it's kind of small, and then all of a sudden, you enter here, and it's like all big. It's like, how? And like I said, cartoon logic. Alright, I think we're almost there. Jesus, that was close. I just saw that cannonball. Alright. Doo-doo. Slide of death. I think I actually got scared there when I was playing. I was like, ooh! Like I was like, oh! Like I thought I hit the fire. Yep. And after this, we are good to go. And I just fire without aim. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Oh, I got it. I'm amazed that Sly can do this. Like, how... Like, the way he would have to stay on the rope while it's rotating is... While it's rotating, he has to be turning his feet to where they stay on the rope while moving forward at the same time. Jesus, Sly. And I do like this, that... Like, when we saw Bentley, he wasn't wearing his costume, because I think that was like a cinematic. But then this is technically, I guess, a gameplay cutscene. So, now we get to see Sly in his costume. And like we saw before Bentley, he was in his costume while he was talking to the gang. Which I like. I love games that have alternate costumes.
If you want to stay here
I
with
love
cannonballs and flaming rings, that's fine.
Like Spider-Man Edge of Time. I loved doing every part, changing 2099 Spider-Man and like Spider-Man into like different costumes.
Let us rush forward, that we may
great.
strike a
And
crushing blow against the black tyrant who imprisoned.
as we see,
Whoa,
Sir
one
Goliath
thing at a time.
is kind of a hothead. And out of all the Coopers, he's the one I don't really like. As I think we'll see in this cutscene.
Once
as
Sir
he
Goliath calmed down, we
explains.
returned to the hideout and got the whole story. The surrounding area was held in the iron grip of a fearsome Black Knight. His origins
Ah,
are a
the
mystery,
Black Knight.
but his power
And,
technology
ooh,
might-
I wonder who the Black Knight is.
He'd even created a new type
He's
of
got that
robotic
weird
guard,
symbol on
which
his
patrolled
chest. Oh,
tirelessly and
I
without
just can't
mercy.
figure it out.
Goliath had been captured when he tried to take
Even
on these
before
guards
the video.
single-handedly.
Even before the erase video, where it was me who actually talked over the video
They
instead of
researched every
post,
criminal database
I
in existence.
obviously know
find
who
a
the
thing.
stinking Black
All we
Knight
had were
is. I
more
mean,
questions.
really.
Had the Paradox somehow made an ally?
So
in this time
obvious.
period? And how had this Black Knight managed to create
Now
this
they're
mechanical
explaining,
monster?
oh, we don't know where this Black Knight comes
When we
from.
explained to Sir Goliath who we really were, I don't know if he believed us or not. But it
Yep.
didn't matter.
Sir
He
Goliath
just
doesn't
started
give a
ranting
crap.
about taking the fight to the enemy and restoring the Cooper honor.
I mean, I
Needless
understand.
to say,
He's
the
trying
guy
to
was a
fight
little
for his
intense.
castle.
Until we
But
figured out what
still,
was going on, I could
what
feel we were gonna
happened
have
to
keep him on a
teamwork? You
short
shouldn't do
leash.
stuff alone. But I think that's where the video ends. Yep. Well, I hope you all enjoyed, and in the next part, we will continue. And then, of course, once we get to part 9, it'll be the end of the post commentary, which I hope you enjoyed this post commentary. And see you on the next one. Bye.